Well, the Houston Cougars go on the road to see if they can keep their conference undefeated road record alive as they take on the Baylor Bears in Waco, Texas. 10 p.m. Eastern Time tonight is the tip off, and it's nationally televised by ESPN. Um, will the Houston Cougars be able to finish their Big 12 regular season campaign undefeated on the road, or will the Baylor Bears be able to pull off an outright upset, or more importantly, stay inside the number, which right now Houston is a 4.5 point road favorite? I have the answers, and I'll get to them shortly, as well as my free pick on this game. And speaking of the free picks here at Wager Talk TV, my college basketball free picks since a week ago Friday have gone a tremendous 10-1. So let's keep it going today. I have two early picks up on the channel right now. You can find that at Wager Talk TV YouTube channel. And also, I'll have two NBA picks up today as well, including the big matchup, anticipated matchup between the LA Lakers and the Boston Celtics at Boston Garden. Folks, couple quick friendly reminders. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, take a second to do so. Just click that subscribe button below. It's absolutely free to subscribe to Wager Talk TV, where you'll find some of the best sports betting experts in all the world right here at Wager Talk TV. Also, folks, be kind enough to give my video a like, please, as this small token of your appreciation for the time, work, and effort I put in to bring you a quality free pick video each and every day. And it also helps in keeping these videos stay free for the foreseeable future. We got a nice plan going on right now, site-wide over at Wager Talk, where you can get a flex pack, normally $99 for 7 days, still $99, but we're going to add an additional 3 days in. You can get a flex pack right now, 10 days for $99. That's less than $10 a day. And that allows you to, for a 10-day period, to pick the handicapper of your choosing each and every day throughout that 10-day period. It gives you a lot more versatility and flexibility in terms of making your picks on a daily basis. Some guys are red hot in one sport but not the other, and vice versa. So it certainly is a very attractive package that you need to take advantage of. Again, that's a flex pack, 10 days for $99 right now over at Wager Talk. Additionally, in terms of the college basketball season right now, which the regular season ends tomorrow, and we get into postseason play. We're already within conference tournament action right now in mid-majors, but in the power conference tournaments and other mid-major conference tournaments go into full fruition this week. And then we have the NCAA tournament, we have the NIT, we have the CBI. We have a all-access college basketball pass for the rest of the season, right through the national championship game, up right now for $179. And folks, last year I was 22-14 during the NCAA tournament, 61%, net profit of over $2,800, which ranked number 2 over at Wager Talk. So I'll get to more about the NBA at the end of the video, but let's get going with the what I like to call the meat and potatoes. The Baylor Bears, believe it or not, this year are 0-8-1 against the spread as an underdog, and they were outscored in those 9 contests by 13.1 points per game. That's not something we're used to seeing from the Baylor Bears in over the last decade, but it's one of those years for Baylor. So as an underdog, they've been a fade wholeheartedly. They lost at Houston the first time they played, 76-65 as a 9, and didn't cover as a 9-point dog. They only had 38 field goal attempts in that game, despite the fact they shot 57.9% and 9 for 15 from the 3-point line, 60%, but still lost by a double-digit margin and failed to cover as a 9-point dog. Houston had 15 more field goal attempts in that game, and they shot 50% from the field, nowhere close to what Baylor did, even though 50% is terrific. But they did hit 41.7% of their three-point attempts, and they had 10 three-point makes in that game, which certainly made the difference. And, of course, Houston is terrific at forcing turnovers by the opposition, in which they did in that game, and that limits the opposition's field goal attempts per game. And it's also, once you get behind Houston and they're shooting 50% from the field like they did against Baylor, they're very tough to come back against because of their ability to turn the opposition over and also the slow offensive pace in which they play. Houston plays at the slowest offensive pace in the Big 12, and in terms of offensive pace, they're 360th out of 366 Division I teams, so one of the slowest in the nation. Houston has a road favorite of 6.5 to 12 this season. Houston is 9-0 straight up in conference away games, like I alluded to, and better yet, they're 8-1 against the spread in those 9 conference away games. Their defensive efficiency is number 1 in the Big 12. They started 4-3 on the season. They've gone 22-1 since that time. 3 of their 4 losses this year, is their 26-4 overall, have come in overtime. And another was against number 1 Auburn. They lost that game by just 5 points, and that was, I believe, in game 2 of the season. Houston was also, like I alluded to, they're number 1 in forcing turnovers. The opposition, 22.3% of their offensive possessions against Houston this season have resulted in turnovers. That's enormous. And so in that first meeting, by the way, against, like I said, Baylor turned the ball over 15 times, which certainly falls in alignment with their just 38 field goal attempts in that contest. And I'm going to take the Houston Cougars in this game minus 6.5 over Baylor on Saturday, February 8th. Again, this game tips off at 10 o'clock on ESPN, 10 o'clock Eastern time, that is, folks. All right, so just to go over my NBA a little bit as well. My NBA has been red hot, 37-22, which is good for 65%. My NBA since last year, actually March 26th of 2024, I've made a net profit of about $7,300 in the NBA, and that ranks right up there in the top 2 or 3 at Wagertalk during that course of time. My NBA 7-day pass is $79, excuse me. 30-day pass is $179. You can get the rest of the NBA season right now from yours truly, Ross Benjamin, for just $385. I say just because the NBA, unlike college basketball, by the time the NBA finals are through, folks, we're talking mid-June. So we're talking another over 3 months worth of NBA action for $385. And again, I gave you the statistics. Also, 39-23, 103-69, 60%. And actually, the net profit is exactly $7,379 since March 26th of last year. So take advantage of the NBA. Don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. It's absolutely free to do so. Hit that alert notification bell as well for Wager Talk TV. Until the next time, take care and God bless, folks.